Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm the Comic Foil, and today we're gonna head to Aquarium Park. Yeah, water level. It comes highly recommended. I'm looking forward to it. And if you couldn't tell, this is Sonic Colors. I've seen these levels a lot because for writing the top 10 water levels, when Oscar and I were writing that for his channel, I did watch gameplay of all these levels, but it's not like I have them like perfectly in my memory or anything. I do like this theme a lot. Do you guys remember a remixer called DJVS? I haven't seen anything from them recently, but I remember they had a lot of great video game remixes, and they would do these like Disciples of Fire, Disciples of Water, something where they would like mix a bunch of different video game songs together with a theme, and the themes would be elements. That was kind of part of our inspiration for doing Weapons Month, actually. Yeah, and his Disciples of Water mix is really good. It's like, it's got this, and it's got the Jolly Roger Lagoon level from Super Mario 64.
You can push that box around. Hit the boost button while pushing something to kick it.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's try it. Neat. Okay, so I think if I'm maintaining speed enough, I can just, like, jump right over, or I can just run right along the water.
So you'll have to get to the surface. But bubbles like that are a way to grab some air while you're down there.
Okay, cool.
If you boost, you can run across.
Yeah. So let's boost across the water here. Cool, we really haven't been using our boost consistently. There we go. We've been using it like when we have to, but we haven't been using it super often. Wow, I really just walked right into that missile. I was hoping I'd be able to like do something about it, but yeah, like there we can use boost to get more height. I should have used my laser ability while I was in the air. Okay, now we're underwater. But I think we can just kind of keep jumping. So what happens now if I... Okay, I thought maybe I'd be able to skip this part using laser. Like maybe it would laser me through the platform to all the different crystals. I see there's a switch over here. What's that do? Okay. Oh, alright. I can hear the level ring. There it is. Okay, cool. Glad to know the ground pound works underwater. Yeah, I'll take a B rank on there. I've been playing through the Metal Gear Solid games this year, through the collection. So I just got past the part in MGS2 where you have to swim a lot. You need to swim in the, like, flooded section of Big Shell, which was pretty rough. Especially, it's got it's got a pretty egregious escort section to it. Okay, we're gonna do this to... Okay, that's both red rings so far, so that's good. Oh boy, careful platforming. Side-scrolling in my Sonic game. Okay, what do we have up here, though? Well, shouldn't have gone back. I was getting greedy. Greedy. Okay, so I should use Q here, so I can stand on this, and then stand on this and change it back. Cool, okay. Feel good about this. I'm getting up to the higher sectors then. Makes me feel like I'm doing better at this level. Gonna find more stuff than I usually do. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's other red rings up there, but yeah, we're not gonna spend too much time searching for red rings. Oh no, Sonic's underwater. Sonic, you can't just stay down here indefinitely. But okay, so far I'm doing better at Aquarium Park. I feel like Planet Wisp might have been, like... might have been a higher difficulty area. Okay, so the current, I'm going, like, way lower here. Is this a level that's going to give me Rocket? Okay, let's get some... That didn't make quite the right sound for me. There's a very specific getting a bubble sound in Sonic. And that wasn't quite it. It needs to be the... Okay, I panicked there and just used my rocket. Oh no. Oh no, and I can't go left or right in this current. I need to just, like, ride it down. I was trying to grab the bubble there too, but the pulley pulled me away from it. Okay. Okay, it's fine. So it doesn't, like, give you a chance here to... Like, you can't possibly have boost already to go along the surface here, so... Yeah, let's just see if we can, like, skip the whole level here. Only for so long. Okay, you can only do that for so long. No, I guess we need to go down more. Man, the fully orchestrated drowning theme. For when this game was made, I'm surprised they're putting the bubbles so far away from each other. Okay. Okay, so new strategy, which is to drop down to the floor from the very beginning. You know what's not in this game that I really like in Sonic is Bubble Shield. No elemental shields either, which is, like, more understandable. That is, like, a rarer thing. It's not like that's in, like, every Sonic game. Okay. So we're gonna save our rocket for when, like, we feel like we really need it. No? No, we supposed to drop down here? Okay, we can use Z to drop faster, which should help us knock him down. Okay. Yeah, we can use this extra life pretty badly. Okay. What? I just grabbed a bubble. What are you talking about? Okay. It's a crazy looking eel in the background. Distracting me from the torpedo in the foreground. Okay. Yeah, this isn't so bad. I just kind of had to shift my thinking a little bit. Okay, let's use the rocket here. The rings seem to suggest that this is a safe place for me to do that. Cool, okay. I'm also seeing that some of the levels have multiple end rings. I don't think it's going full, like, Donkey Kong Country where there's, like, different exits that lead to different levels or anything like that. Or, like, New Super Mario Bros. Does that also, but I do think it probably determines your score. I don't know. If I got a different exit, could I be going to the right level here? No, it looks like the acts are going in order. You always do the acts in order. So I don't think it really matters that, like, how it's showing, like, forks on the road and stuff like that. I think that's all just kind of for flavor. Look at this thing. Okay, we need to push this block over. I don't like when the camera's, like, really panned out like that, but there's, like, something I want to see. Yeah, I should be using boost a lot more in general. I'm just afraid of boosting past something important, I guess. And I'm just kind of not... I guess I'm just not really used to Boost Sonic that much, even though I've played other games of this type. I haven't played any of them recently enough. Since I've started to play more games in an attempt to finish, or not to, like, get more done in my backlog, it is a lot easier for me to forget things from games now. Like, there are games that I played earlier this year that, like, if you asked me for plot details, I would have trouble, and that, like, never happens to me. Like, I'm usually a steel trap for plots and things, but... yeah, just the more media you consume, I guess. Yeah, I'll take this. Bubble. Yeah, knowing that I don't really care about the red rings that much also definitely, like, takes some of the pressure out of the levels of, like, trying to go a good way, but that's just... I mean, that's part of why, like, yeah, Sonic's just, like, never been my favorite, because I've never wanted to replay levels to the point of mastery. Down here? Okay. I know that the things Eggman says over the intercom are really funny. It's a shame that I can't really hear them with my recording setup here right now, because I don't want to turn the volume up too high, because then there'll be feedback. Okay, I can't go down there. I guess I would need cube. Maybe I can do it with drill. Oh, I could definitely do it with drill, actually. Let me try it. There we go. Okay, this actually feels better. I don't know if this feels better than it did in the, like, the desert land levels, or if I'm just getting a little bit better at the game. Does swimming feel better than burrowing, or am I just getting used to this game's particular physics engine? Okay, don't think I'm gonna be able to... I would have to have brought drill up to there or something else. Or can I laser those blocks? I don't know. Okay, I got a boost ahead while I was doing that. Oh, you killed me? Oh, I got a hold down boost when it's doing that. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. I just hope it's not too late because I'm low on lives now. Okay, and you can see on its back which lasers it's going to use. Okay. So far I'm getting lucky where it's not firing off the middle at all. Oof. This isn't good. I'm taking a lot of hits that I shouldn't be. Thank you for not firing the middle laser. Alright, very cool. More wisps freed. Getting consistent B ranks in this area. Are there other Sonic games with water levels that are, like, not that bad? I know Aquarium Park is kind of touted as, like, the one good water level in the Sonic series, but I feel like there must be other ones. I mean, there's certainly a lot of, like, beach levels in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes and stuff. But you're not really going in the water for those. And I feel like the Sonic Advance games might have had some water levels that, like, weren't too egregious. I have to remember to... I got a ground pound if I want to go up higher. Oh, don't leave without me. Okay. I think they make it now so that, like, the, even if you jump over the checkpoints, you still get them, you know? The only reason I know that it wasn't always like that is because I remember playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle when you would play races with people, that if you died during a race, it would take you back to the last checkpoint, but it would take you to the furthest checkpoint that either player had gone. So if you died while you were behind, but your opponent had hit a later checkpoint, you would go to that checkpoint. And it would become this, like, kind of mind game to, like, purposefully skip checkpoints so that your friend couldn't just die to catch up with you. That game had a very weird, had really weird multiplayer, but it could be dumb fun. The mech battles were a real mess too, and the treasure hunting multiplayer. Cool. Yeah, I think Sonic Adventure 2 just it hit when I was in 4th grade, and that was just like the perfect time for me. Me and my friends were all, like, really into it. Yeah, that is just super memorable. It's okay for one of your favorite games to, like, have flaws. I love flawed games. I would rather an interesting game than a perfect game. Even playing it for the first time, there were things that I didn't like about it. Like I've said before, I always knew that the cutscenes were pretty bad in Sonic Adventure 2. I do not have rose-colored glasses for that game's presentation, but also I was really mad at the time because Tails is my favorite character, and I didn't like that Tails was confined to a mech suit. The mech gameplay works fine, but I kind of disliked it on principle because you couldn't play as regular Tails. And I wanted to be able to, you know, fly. I like how the little schools of fish hang out around Sonic. Okay, we're gonna need some more air soon. That'll do it. Okay, I was gonna grab that capsule there, but okay, I guess not. The most annoying thing was when you went to the Chow Garden, you were Tails, but outside of the mech suit, and that's the only place in the game where it's like that, where you can, like, use Tails' fly ability. Oh no! There's such a, like, barren game over screen, too. It's just blue. But what's great about it was that when you were in the Chow Garden, you also could control Eggman outside of his mech suit, and that's just really funny. And then people would make mods where you could play as that Eggman in, like, the Sonic levels and, like, City Escape and stuff. City Escape is probably my favorite Sonic level of all time. It's just super nostalgic to me. Yeah, I don't think Sonic or Shadow were ever around water in Sonic Adventure 2. I think the only people who ever had to go underwater were Knuckles and Rouge. And Knuckles had a power-up that let him breathe underwater. There was like a bubble necklace or something like that. And what was interesting is if you could beat the level without getting some of that, like, extra equipment, and then you wouldn't have it for later in the game. Which was tough because in the final story, there's a part where Knuckles has to do an underwater mission, and that's made a lot harder if you don't have the bubble necklace or whatever it was called. Okay, we'll go up here. But yeah, I remember loving the Crush 40 songs, loving Escape from the City, the song, loving... and I've played the game since then. I loved Live and Learn. Live and Learn's one of my favorite songs from the series. I hear that there's some real bangers in Sonic Frontiers, and I haven't really listened to them yet. But there's, like, multiple, right? Because I know pretty much, like, every area's boss fight is, like, in the same, like, level of scope and presentation as, like, a final boss in most 3D Sonic games. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm close. Nice. Made it. Okay, get some boost there. Okay, and I died for not making a jump here. Kind of for not realizing that there would be a jump here. I guess that's what the exclamation point is for. I see an exclamation point like that and it doesn't really help me. It's just kind of like saying, like, be careful, and I'm like, be careful of what? What should I be looking out for? That just makes me, like, generally anxious. It doesn't tell me what to do. Let's get this. Okay, so we got a float guy now. What was I doing wrong there? For some reason my hover wasn't quite happening. Uh-oh. Is that power-up coming back? Because I am pretty sure I need it. Oh, there's a little window I can jump through here. Cool. Okay, cool alternate paths. Oh. Okay. There must be a light speed dash ability with this guy, because it keeps giving me crazy ring trails. That wasn't right. Oh, okay, hold down B. If I hold down B with this guy, he follows the rings. Alright, that... It might have explained that to me in a prompt at some point, but I just never quite internalized that lesson. Okay, so that can help me do these parts a little faster. Oof. Okay. Okay, well, at least, like, while I'm collecting these rings, it seems like it doesn't, like, drop me. Alright, that was a little tense. We have 200 rings now. I guess 100 rings doesn't equate to a 1-up anymore. This is something I haven't really seen in this game much. A 3D space full of enemies that I need to kill everybody. That is something this game hasn't done very much. I like the fountain in the middle, though. Sends you up in the air where you can see everybody and decide who you want to homing attack. Cool. Okay. Okay, I can't just boost over that. I have to go underwater. I only have one life, so I'm trying to, like, be careful here. Okay, we got the drill. Don't know really where we're trying to go with it, but... Nice. Could not... I was circling that ring like... circling the drain. Okay, and then I think just one more level for Aquarium Park. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know if there's other, like, decent Sonic underwater levels, because I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I'm sure Sonic Advance 1 and 2 had some that were, like, decent.
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was saying.
I guess the joke being, like, now it has fish, so, like, before it didn't have fish, so what was in the sushi?
Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything. Okay. Tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
Okay, so this seems like maybe it's gonna be like a harder version of the pirate ship boss fight. Yeah. Oh, we need to... Do we need to guide a missile into this thing? Okay. Hopefully the actual fighting of the boss part isn't underwater so that I can... Oh no, it is underwater, so we're still gonna need to get air. Oh, I can't homing attack while I'm down here, though, so I need to just kind of, like, bounce on top of him, I guess? Let's ask the guide.
The battle's only just starting now that he's shown himself. Don't let him pressure you. Stay cool, then attack.
Okay, that's the same advice I gave Pirate Ship. Okay. So I kind of just need to, like, jump close to him to hit him, I guess. Yeah, because he stopped, like, spin dashing after a couple seconds. Oh, I could probably ground pound onto him, too. Okay. That'll work. Hold on a second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Hey, I'm back. That was Allie calling me from work. I gotta stop what I'm doing when Allie calls me, because it could be important. And it is always important, because I always like talking to her, and that's important. Okay, yeah, I know I need to get through submarine stage. Okay, so I'm hoping that I can kind of like two-phase this guy again, like I did in the last one. So I need to just wait for a missile here. It's weird that Sonic can't, like, stand on this little thing. Okay, I guess we need to get closer to where the missiles are. I was just thinking, oh man, where are those missiles? And then there were 3 of them all at once. It's gonna be kind of hard for them to get through these moving walls here. Okay, I gotta be careful now because I'm out of rings. Let's make sure we get rings when we come back. And maybe we'll use drill when the boss shows up again. Alright, I like how it shows me where the boss is running to. That's kind of nice. Okay. I think that was the kill shot, because it's giving me lots of rings now. Nice. Okay, that one I don't mind only being two repeats. So for the most part, I haven't really minded it being underwater. But for that boss fight, I minded a little bit. But then once I used drill, it was like over anyway, so... So yeah, all good. Pretty decent water level. I'm not sure I like it quite as much as Oscar does, but...
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased. And a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Okay. Then that just leaves one world left, and then maybe like a final world or a final boss or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll tackle this one next time. I don't know what this one's supposed to be. Roller coaster, maybe? The head kind of looks like Shrek. Alright, so thanks for watching Sonic Heroes. I'm the Comic Foil. Next time, join us for Shrek.